Hello and welcome to the in-depth series section of Drishti IAS. I'm Aisha Singh, and in today's video we will be discussing the topic of the Kalaram temple and what is its connection with Bhim Rao Ambedkar, that is Baba Saheb. So the Prime Minister of India has recently visited the Kalaram temple, and with this the significance of the Kalaram temple, why is it important and what is its connection with Bhim Rao Ambedkar has emerged and has come to news. So let's begin, and before starting, do like, share and subscribe to the channel, as sharing is caring, so you may share the video with other people also. Now about the points of discussion, first we'll be looking at the news, then about the Kalaram temple, then about its architecture and the temple complex, then what is Kalaram temple entry movement which is related to B.R. Ambedkar, and then in the end a prelims MCQ. Topic is of relevance from general studies paper 1, that is history, and also art and culture, because many a times the temple architecture is being asked. Where is the temple present? Who are the deities? To which religion does it belong? These kind of questions can be asked. Now the news talks about the story of Nasik's Kalaram temple, visited by PM Modi and by Ambedkar many decades ago. So the Kalaram temple has recently been visited by the Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi, and with this it is talking about that many decades ago B.R. Ambedkar also visited the temple. So Prime Minister Modi visited the Kalaram Mandir on the banks of Godavari river in the Panchavati area. So first of all, you need to remember that Kalaram Mandir is present on the banks of which river? This question can be asked. So that is Godavari river. Very important. So this becomes one of the most important point for you to remember, that it is situated on the banks of the Godavari river and in the Panchavati area. So the temple is the site of agitation led by B.R. Ambedkar, who demanded temple entry rights for Dalits in 1930. So in Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visited this temple in 2024, and in the year 1930 B.R. Ambedkar also visited the same temple, and from there he started the temple entry rights for Dalits in the 1930, and was demanding this, that the temple entry should be made and Dalits should also go to the temple. And the Hindu temple in Nasik city is Panchavati area in Maharashtra. So the Kala Ram Mandir is situated in the city Nasik, area is Panchavati, and the state is Maharashtra. So it derives its name from a black statue of Lord Kala Ram, translates literally to Black Ram. So Lord Ram is the deity which is present in the temple, within the temple. So this you need to remember, that it belongs to Hinduism and Lord Ram is the main deity, and the name Kala Ram signifies that the statue of Lord Ram is black in color. So this was about it. Now let's look at the temple and about it, Kalaram temple, that is Kalaram Mandir. So this is the image of the Kalaram Mandir. This is how it looks like from outside. So Kalaram temple is situated within the Panchavati area of Nasik city. Panchavati derives its name from the 5 sacred banyan trees. Panchavati, Panch means 5. So the name Panchavati has been given because of the presence of 5 banyan tree. So these 5 banyan tree were supposed to be very auspicious, and on the name of those 5 banyan tree, the name Panchavati has been given to that area. And it was built in the year 1782 by Sardar Rangrao Odhekar on the site of an old wooden temple. So the site at which the Kalaram temple has been built, earlier there used to be some other temple, and that temple was wooden temple. So on the same site in the year 1782, Sardar Rangrao Odhekar has built the Kalaram temple. So Kalaram temple is built by Sardar Rangrao Odhekar. So this is a fact which you need to remember. And it was around 2000 persons being daily employed when the temple was being built, and Sardar Udhekar dreamt. So Sardar Udhekar, in his dreams, he saw that a black colored statue of Lord Ram in the Godavari, and recovered the statues from the river and built the temple. So this is the story that how the Sardar Rangrao Udhekar thought of building the temple. And the place where statues were found was named Ram Kund. So the place where the statues was found was named as Ram Kund. So the temple belongs to Lord Ram, and the statue of Lord Ram is black in color. I'll just show you the statue also. Okay, this is the image of the main deities, that is Lord Ram and Sita along with Lakshman. So this is the main deity. This is the picture of the main deity within the Kalaram temple. So now let's talk about the architecture and the temple complex. So the sanctum sanctorum houses the statues of Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and Lakshman. Now when we talk about the sanctum sanctorum, so that is the place where the main deities sit. So sanctum sanctorum is the place where the main deities sit. So the main deities, that is Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and Lakshman, they are sitting under the sanctum sanctorum. And the main entrance has a Hanuman deity also, which is also black in color. So within the sanctum sanctorum, there are only three, that is Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and Lakshman, and at the main entrance, Hanuman deity is also present, which is also black in color. So the main deities are black in color. And the main temple has 14 steps. So in total there are 14 steps which leads to the temple, and these 14 steps represents the 14 years of Lord Ram's exile. So as we all have heard about the Ramayana, so there were 14 years of exile. So 14 steps that has been made represents the 14 years of exile. And there are 84 temple pillars which signify a cycle of 84 lakh species, the compilation of which leads to birth as a human. So within the temple architecture, there are in total 84 pillars which are present. And there is an ancient tree also with Lord Dattatreya's footprint. So Lord Dattatreya's footprint is also there, marked on the stone. So there is a very ancient tree, and which is also considered to be very auspicious. So this is about the architecture and the temple complex. Black in color, main deities Lord Ram, Goddess Sita and Lakshman. At the entrance, Hanuman deity is also present. In total there are 14 steps. Then there are 84 pillars. So this is about the main points of the temple. Now Kalaram temple entry movement, that how Bhimrao Ambedkar is also related to the Kalaram temple. Now in the year 1930, what happened was that B.R. Ambedkar and the Marathi teacher and social activist Pandurang Sadashiv Sen, who is known as the Sen Guruji, they led an agitation to demand access to Hindu temples for Dalits. As we all know that B.R. Ambedkar has been known to do so much for the upliftment of the Dalits, and he has worked so much for the Dalit section. So in the year 1930, he along with one of the activists, so they led an agitation, and the aim of the agitation was to demand that the Hindu temples should be made open and should be made accessible for the Dalits also. So it was an agitation to demand access to Hindu temples for Dalits. And B.R. Ambedkar organized a large protest outside the Kalaram temple. So the site at which they organized the protest was outside the Kalaram temple, and that is how it is also known as the Kalaram temple protest or the Kalaram temple movement. Then the Dalit protesters arrived in Nasik in trucks, and how they protest was that the mode of protest was they sang songs, they raised slogans, and they also demanded the right to enter the temple. So this was their mode of protest. that they were singing songs, they were raising slogans, and they also demanded the right to enter the temple, as they believed that the god belongs to everyone. So there should be no discrimination in the name of the god, and Dalits should also be allowed to enter the temples. So this was about the Kalaram temple entry movement, then about the architecture in the temple complex, then about the Kalaram temple and what are the important points there and why is it in news. So in the end, now prelims MCQ, and you people need to tell me the answer in the comment section. Consider the following statements regarding the Kalaram temple, and there are two statements and you have to talk about the correct one. First one, the Kalaram temple entry movement agitation was to demand access to Hindu temples for Dalits. Second, the Sanctum Sanctorum houses the statues of Lord Ram, Goddess Sita, Lakshman and Hanuman. So these are the two statements and you have to talk about the correct one. Codes are 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So give me the answer in the comment section, and that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Till we meet next time, keep reading, keep writing and keep subscribing to the Drishti IAS English channel. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.